So hello, welcome along again to Eclipse Motorcycles. As you notice, we're out on another ZSB this morning. This is a final ride test on this customer's bike, male customer this time, and he's opted for a blue ZSB. So quick walk around this bike. Once again, that nice daytime running light to the front, typical Euro 4. And just a quick look round. We're going to take this one out and give this one a quick ride test once again for the customer's purposes, just so that he can see his bike is going to have mileage on it. So once again, I'm going to put roughly around about 20 miles on this. Let's just work our way out into the traffic once again. And just put, as I say, between about 18 to 20 miles on the clocks. So obviously pause the video in just a second because there is quite a lot of traffic. Don't want to be wasting time. So back up onto the road again, pulling through the box. And once again, that little ZSB gearbox pulling absolutely perfectly. If you have seen all the previous ride tests, we do have quite a lot of ZSBs going out, so hence all these vlogs going up of ZSBs at the current time. But it just shows you how good these ZSBs are and why the customers love to buy them. So 1490 all in, for 1500 quid you got yourself a lovely little bike. So we're just going to fifth gear, clutch in, hard on the front brakes and just pop down through the gearbox all the way down to first, and that stops absolutely perfectly. Controls are spot on, levers are in exactly the right place where I need them to be. Gear change lever is absolutely perfect, very easy to get my toe under and over that pedal. Out on the dual carriageway, and I've got a very strong headwind coming in now, because obviously it's due to rain any second. So we may get wet, we may not, so we'll see how it goes. And once again, my hand off the controls. As you can see, bike nice and planted, holds a straight line, no issues there. Mirrors perfectly placed once again, nice big view of the road, and I'm dominating position number 1 on this. Keeping an eye on the traffic behind me and those big lorries. And I think he's going to be sitting about 50 yards back, so good old lorry driver. A normal ride circuit, if you happen to follow the vlogs, you'll know that we go down the dual carriageway, round the roundabout, back down the other side. At the moment, they're still working on that barrier. That was obviously due to the big pile-up that we had last week down here. And I think you'll find that that crash was on the Venom video that I did, so we had to change the ride circuit slightly. But once again, this little ZSB doing what it needs to do, ticks all the boxes, does what it says on the tin, and rides absolutely glorious. we've got a spot of sunshine now. Black clouds and sunshine behind me. The weather here is slightly weird today. So once again, coming off the dual carriageway, and then we're going to do this time, I've done the front brake check, we'll come hard in on the back brake, use that combined braking system and just see what it pulls down like. Coming in, and I'm going to clutch and back brake and just coasting on that back brake and then pulling hard in a second. There we go. And just changing it down to second gear pull off, just to obviously double check the torque on this. And then once again coming in on the brake, dominate the position 3. And then tucking behind the lorry. Get myself a little bit of slipstream going down the dual carriageway. Up in the 5th gear. And back into that headwind again. Obviously just watching the mirrors now. I've got that second lane coming up shortly where I'm going to have to shift over 400 yards out. And just keeping the eye on the traffic in those rear view mirrors. And start my move out now. Just obviously dominate the lane. What I'm going to do this time, obviously I have a stream of traffic behind me, just come off and come back on the other side. So I'm going to do a quick left here down the dual carriageway, get some extra dual carriageway in. Nice left hand indicator coming in again, so I've got a nice view of what my dash is doing. Currently at a nice steady 42 mile an hour as usual. Just taking my time, running the bike in. then just move to the right hand position, come back round and roundabout and back down the dual carriageway. And this Lexmoto rubber, gripping that roundabout, leans very, very nice. And then back down the dual carriageway. And I'm so used to shifting to a 6-speed box, I knew there was another one there. No, I'm in 5th gear. So we're going to get a few more miles in on this. And obviously for the length of the video, what we'll do, we'll cut back in when I'm back in on the urban circuit. So we'll catch up with you guys in a few. So we're now back on the urban routes, coming back into town. And as you can probably tell from my phone going in my pocket, it's midday. So 12 o'clock alarm, just to let me know I need to catch up with customers, which is what I will be doing when I get back to the garage. And we're just going to switch to the right lane here to go around the roundabout. Down into first gear and wait for the traffic to pass. Obviously pulling out onto roundabouts, this thing is very, very quick. Still handling well, that rubber's nicely warm now. It's just pulling through the traffic nicely. And just pulling down through that box. And just clicking down through the gearbox, down into first. So we're just going to try out the low speed handling. Oh, lovely lot of gravel, just what you don't need if you're a biker going into a corner. And making the way back to the garage. So this is the ZSB Blue without its top box from the male customer. As usual, if you enjoyed it, like and subscribe, smash the hell out the notifications bell. And for everyone that hasn't seen any of our videos, obviously all the social media, everything, just get it on straight off my website, revbomb.co.uk, Eclipse Motorcycles, mk.co.uk. Follow Eclipse Motorcycles on the Facebook, look for the 2 Royal Alloy scooters. And then once again, RB, wishing you safe riding, be well, be safe, and we'll catch up with you on the next instalment. Till then, take care, goodbye.